Viewers all over the world, lovers of Ezioku TV, I welcome you all to today's section of Philosophy and Life. It's your favorite host, Achom Ogechukwu. Here with us is an Ordinana evangelist. You're welcome to the program, sir.
Well done.
Please introduce yourself.
My name's Chukunonyal Mkanwanam. Omoifi Eze-Ana Tuben Orifte is my title name. I'm an ancient high priest. Thank you.
Before we go into the questions for today, is there anything you would love to tell our viewers?
Viewers all over the world, keep following Ezioku TV, keep following our administrations. We have website now and we have app, Ezioku TV. Search for it so that you can always join us on the go. Thank you.
Can you tell us more about Ezioku TV app and website?
Yeah, thank you for that question. Ezioku TV website is on now. Yes, meaning you can watch our content. We are streaming at Ezioku TV satellite television via the website. Just go to Google, type www.eziokutv.org, O-R-G, we see it. In that website, we'll be able to watch all the things we are streaming live on Ezioku TV, the movies, the philosophy and life, the teachings, the Odana music, and rest of them. Then, there is a place in that website you can watch only my teachings. There's a place you can watch the philosophy and life only, or you can even go and watch our movies on the website. The same thing with the app. You can go to Google Play Store. You download Ezioku TV app. Once you download it, look on that app, sign in. You will see where you can watch whatever that is streaming on Ezioku TV on that app. Watch our philosophy and life, watch my teachings, anyone that pleases you. If you want to watch my teachings there, you go there and watch my teachings. If you want to watch Ezioku TV as a television channel, you can be watching it on the go. Meaning, now you can watch Ezioku TV anywhere you are all over the world. Even if without television, you can still watch it via your phone. Thank you.
Can you tell us about your vision and mission on Earth?
Yeah, thank you. Based on my calling as a priest and on an evangelist, my mandate is based on healing. Yes, both spiritual healing and healing using nature, including herbs. Na ihe dịka chisikie na mmiri. Anything has to do with healing. Then, in that vision, ebe ọbụla a na-eme ihe for the glory of God, we have to put in place other things, and also propagation must go on. So my vision and mission is to help people live better life. Now, what we have in Orifite as we speak now, we are building a place of worship for the administration, for the spiritual upliftment of those that following us. Now we have other things because now okwukwe na-enwere ezi ọrụ nwụrụ anwụ n'onwe ya. So I nwere other ways of helping people to earn their meals, in the sense that we provided a way what people can be doing in order to earn a living. Now, in our vision, we have already, I will tell you what we have already on ground and what we intend to have from now to the next 5 years. In our vision, knowing fully well that onye na-efe Chukwu ga-adị ndụ. So we have an outlet where we build a pure water factory. Yes. Then we have another place where we build poultry farming. though we keep expanding it to the height we want it to be. That one is in place. Now, knowing fully well that human beings need a place of worship for their spiritual benefits, that one is still under construction. Our vision is that by this time next year, that place will fully function. Then, our mission is to have pay attention to the healing, people's healing, and knowing fully well that to achieve people's healing is in two parts. If people can achieve healing by supernatural healing and through magnetic healing. Yes, ikwubi okwu n'isi ndị mmadụ site n'ike Chukwu ha enwere onwe ha, mana enwere ndị bụ na ị ga-ejiriri ihe dịka Chukwu si kee ya wee gwọọ ha ọya dịka mmiri na ọgwụ mgbọrọgwụ na mkpa ya. So for that reason, our mission is to build a nature hospital. It will be a combination of nature and orthodox medication. Where we have deficits in orthodox medicine, then we use orthodox mechanism like surgery and rest of them. So we already have a structure on ground that we serve as the hospital. I can tell you, everything is still in place. By next year, everything will be functioning. Like I told you, in the next 5 years, our dream is to replicate that in many states. Yes, as soon as possible. Currently, as we speak now, we have land in the Enugu state, and it is our intention to acquire more. Meaning that once we are done setting up Anambra the way we want it, we go to Enugu and set up similar vision there, meaning a kind of settlement. In that settlement, we have a place of worship. Then we have farm. We have a water company, and then we have a hospital. All of them will be the same settlement. Then we have people working in our facilities we live around. So it's going to be a massive land. So our vision is to replicate that in every state by the grace of God. So we have a large vision, but I can tell you, from now till next 5 years, our vision and mission will become clearer to the general public. However, we have people that we are working with. Thank you.
Can you tell us about your temple and ordinary restoration evangelical mission structure?
Thank you for that question. Ordinary temple and the ordinary restoration evangelical mission structure goes this way. And let me tell you what you don't know about this spirituality. Nobody knows it all, even among the called ones. Every called one has primary duty and secondary duty. Like I told you, my own primary duty is to heal. I have this special gift in healing. Chukwuoke Premier have used me mightily to heal so many people, but as you all know, we don't make noise about it. Yes, but it's in my lineage. My lineage. My grandfather is a great herbalist. He specializes on healing. So, yes. So anything basal healing, iji ihe Chukwu ji kee ya wee gwọọ ya. Ya ji iji ike ịgwọ ya site n'ike Chukwu is my primary assignment, primary call. Now, in the temple, however, I will come other secondary call lanes. I will mention them when the needs arise. Now, what I can tell you that our structure in the temple is this. I, as a priest, high priest in the temple, I work with team, groups of people. However, we keep growing the team. In that team, I will tell you our vision, our structural plans, how it works in the temple. I'm not the only sole person that Chukwuoki is using mightily to save lives in the temple. I have other called ones given to me to work with me in the temple as well. I have called ones, I call them co-workers. They help me in the temple. They help me also outside the temple in various ways. And mind you, my wife is also a called one. But what I can tell you is this: the way we structured it is in the temple. As a priest, my work is to make declarations upon your lives, like we normally do uh, to the people that normally join us on monthly rituals. My work is to keep praying for those our friends and children of the temple all over the world. To pray, make declaration, make rituals as a priest, and sacrifices for their well-being. Then in the temple, we have division of labor. In the temple, we have other people that join us, my co-workers that join us in reaching out to people and to help solve people's problems. And the structure is this: after worship, people's prayers, names are given to our partners, our prayer partners, our co-workers, called ones, to pray. Let me tell you, and well, some people that are gifted in the area of praying for people that are in need, that's the needy, the downtrodden. And well, some called ones will give special gifts to pray for them. And well, called ones will give to pray for women seeking the fruit of the womb. Yes. And I want to tell you about how this gift work. Nobody has it all. There are some people that have gift to break curses. There are some people that have gift to activate success, and so on and so forth. So what we normally do in the temple is that once the consecrated group we have in the temple, once the person submits his prayer points, we break it down to my team, with my teams, to pray for them individually as case they have it. So what we normally do is that upon a mother be at a temple, and we have a team of workers working with me in the temple. So what I normally do is that I break it among them. Even my team will have WhatsApp group. So you can easily come to the temple. If I'm busy, based on your problem, I can direct you to my wife or to any worker working in the temple with me to look into your problem and help you based on your challenges and based on their various gifts. So what I can tell you, our administration is in a way, I remember those days when we are in charismatic. Ekel Olwek. That time I was with the prayer group. Yes, because I have this gift of healing. Yes. Oh, Natarachi Obudo from civil childhood. When I was in charismatic, I joined charismatic when I was, I think, 18 plus. Now, money no in singing ministry. Anything on able able. And when they don't intercession, I want to say that prayer group. Itu a case work here. Itu a call people na ministry. So, upon na ndị mmadụ approach the temple for their various needs. As a priest in the temple, we have chain prayers with our members. We divide among the called ones in chain prayers. So that is how it works. So In the temple, we have division of labor. So don't be surprised when you come to temple and you have this particular problem, and I was okay. Go to this called one. I call upon another called one to attend to you. It's normal. Because there is no way I will be able to solve every people's problem. Individual same way to only came. I will be doing prophetic administration, no with school seers. Can give you a message even without consulting Alpha. Upon Alpha the name making, and when that they are born seers. When they will have prophets. A prophet can prophesy how your tomorrow will be. That is a prophet. But a seer will be seeing you and be telling you right now what today holds for you. And they even see what happened in the past. That's the seer. But a prophet prophesies about what is going to happen. They look similar, but they are different gifts. And again, somebody can have multiple gifts. Yes, but what I can tell you is that in the temple we are grooming lots of people. We have groomed some people already, and we are still grooming so that we structure them group by group and according to gifts. Thank you.
Is your book out? And what can you tell us about reading culture in Africa?
Yes, the our my first book in Eze-Ana High Priest is already out. The title of that book is Man Know Thyself. If you have not gotten that book, hurry now to get yours. And we have already started doing waybills to many people. The last one I did, I think, day before yesterday, went to, and that set went to where. So what can tell you is this: book attitude, yes, reading culture in our society today is actually going down. But I can tell you, books has its own way, unique way of winning souls. I will give you a testimony what a written book today can still be doing wonders among people's life in the next centuries to come. So what I can tell you is that let's imbibe the culture of reading books. It help us to assimilate it. Sometimes this not everybody can actually watch you on social media and grasp it immediately. Some need when they are reading, they need to read slowly and assimilate it. So, and again, let me give you testimony what happened. The story I had about how the founder, yes, I'll call this founder of Great Message in Nigeria, in the person of uh, Great Chief Lawson,